My gratitude and salutation go out to the chairman, honorable guests, and everyone participating in this conference, both physically and virtually. Namaste. I'm Tek Bahadur Bishwakarma from Nepal. It is my pleasure to share some information from my book, The Glorious History of Bishwakarma, who once ruled along the Himalayan side and suffered social obstacles because of racial prejudice in Nepal. I have a keen desire to attend this conference in Toronto and talk about this book with various researchers directly, but I'm sorry I could not get visa to go to Canada, and I am now connected through virtual media as remote participation from Nepal. Since this book is trying to discuss the relation and role of artisan in human civilization, the PowerPoint presentation which I'm going to present now is mostly from this book. Hopefully, subject mentioned in this presentation will be new, fresh, and valuable concept for the interested researchers. Bishwakarma or Bishwakarma people. Bishwakarma in Nepal is an identity of people who practice traditional arts and culture handed down in their artisan ancestry with their occupational skill. They included Kami, Lohar, Sunar, Agri, Chunara, Tamata, and Paki as the major subcastes of Bishwakarma, and these names are used for surname as well. The main role Nepalese artisan in the ancient society were milling, casting, and furnace, mining, excavation, making weapons, agriculture tools, various historiography and coin casting, jewelry-related business, protecting ancient arts and religion too. The identity of Bishwakarma caste or society is given after name of the Hindu Vedic Lord Bishwakarma. Lord Vishwakarma is Vedic deity whose name appears 5 times in the 10th chapter of the Rig Veda. The oldest Hindu sculpture, he is regarded as the divine architect of the universe and in the chief of the 18 preceptors of Vastu. Many Hindu texts describe him as a god of craftsmanship and architecture, referred him as Deva Silpi, god's artisan. Not only towns, cities, palaces, aircraft, and divine weapons designed and created by him, but also created countless inventions and did the metal-related arts such as gold and iron too. These were the forebearers of the five subgroups, namely those belongs to the blacksmith, carpenter, metalworker, storemason, and goldsmith gotras. Communities associated with the different arts claim to be descendant of Vishwakarma since mythological time. They are priest, engineer, architect, sculptor, temple builder, blacksmith, carpenters, coppersmith, goldsmith, etc. They are oppressed and marginalized as Dalit in Nepal, but not in India currently. The book Glorious History of the Bishwakarma Caste contains 10 chapters and 31 sub-chapters, has been arranged into 7 sections. 3 chapters and 10 sections serve as introduction, summaries, sources, and references. Since metallurgy and artisanship are closely related to Bishwakarma, chapter 7 and 8 covers this subject. Then remaining sections 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 contain the following titles. Bishwakarma in Nepal. It is said the caste system based the occupational was reformed by King Jayasthiti Malla about 1323 AD in Newari society and King Ramsa around 1560 AD in Gorkha kingdom, and all the services, mechanical job, metallurgy, artisan and handcraft related tasks under taken lower caste job and community related such jobs rank under lower caste and prevent them to change their occupation. Furthermore, during Jang Bahadur Rana's time, on 6 January 1854, the Mulukian was enacted in Nepal as a religious law which started different types of punishment were given to the similar kinds of criminal as barbaric rule, such as ancient Hindu civilization to lower rank people. Hindu kingdom established by law in Nepal again. Following the High Court of the judgment of Madras dated 1840, the Panchala community also set Kumi in Punjab, blacksmith, carpenter, jewelry mason, and coppersmith claims that they are Brahmin who claim dissident from Vishwakarma and they are true Brahmin, a claim supported by the judgment of Magistrate J.M. Jacob, District Court Chittor of 15 December 1818. Bhagat Sarvajit Vishwakarma, 1893 to 55 AD, led a strong objection movement against the caste system in supported autocratic rule and running religious rule in the country and opposed public education for citizens. Sarvajit and the Bishwakarma Sarvajan song shouted to end racial prejudice and ensure economic, educational, religious, and public health right to all people. Bishwakarma Sarvajan, song led by Mr. Bhagat Sarvajit, claim artisan group alleged Dalit group Kami Damai Sharki and Gaine were descendant of Bishwakarma. Therefore, they have right to identify themselves as Bishwakarma caste. He always defeated Brahmin by using Hindu verses, knowledge from different Hindu ancient texts, which he studied from Banaras, India. King Birendra officially recognized this ethnic identity after selecting late Hiralal Bishwakarma to be a member of National Assembly in 1970 AD. Bishwakarma and Kamboja relation. The Kami is neither Dalit as described in Nepalese dictionary nor assaulting subject as they have close relation with Kamboja communities on either side of the Hindu Kush. The Kambojans had previously developed a significant portion of the Indo-Aryan Vedic people. Inhabitants of the Kamboja Mahajanpada area mentioned in ancient Buddhist texts and Hindu epic Mahabharata as well. This relationship is consistent with the Cambodia of the Hindu civilization. They are described as the early inhabitants of the remote Himalayan region, and over time, few of them become Dalits in Hindu civilization for various reasons. Scott Robertson, who lived more than a year in Kapristan, Nuristan, wrote the Kafirs of the Hindu Kush, mentioned Kam for Cambodia people, which was also used for human in ancient Africa. On this basis of this book, many similarities found between Nepalese Kami and Nuristani Kami or Kamadesi people. Bishwakarma Mesopotamia civilization. An ancient Bishwakarma community emerged in Sumerian civilization in Karma and spread in ancient Egypt in Mesopotamia civilization. In the Hindus' epic text, words like Karma are refers to the capital city of Kusa and its famous archaeological site, which supports the meaning of the worldwide Karma or Bishwakarma. Sumer is also known as the Keys. According to Rigved Haiman, the time system is hour, minutes, and second invented by them. Aside from the first school, other biblical narratives, the oldest heroic epic, government bureaucracy, monumental architecture, and irrigation technique were also developed by them. In addition to weaving, leather work, metal work, masonry, pottery, agriculture, and trade were developed. In Lower Mesopotamia, the Kish, also called Kami, was the earliest civilization known to mankind. After the flood, King Kish became the king as King Sumer the first time. The king of Egypt, like the Kami of Japan, identified themselves by the name as the land of the papyrus reed, which is proposed to seek for the birthplace of the beginning as the Egyptian astronomical mythology and legendary lore. Kami, Kemet, Kemet, Kimit, and Egyptian, etc. All of these words, when referring to a group of people, can be used interchangeably as synonyms because they are all the same people who evolved out of each other and continue to intermingle from the beginning to this very day, not just in Africa but worldwide. The Kuma Kamaha Semana is an archaeological site in Sudan, ancient Kush established in the mid 12th dynasty of Egypt. Alternative name of the Egypt is Kami. Sumerians built ships that allowed them to travel into the Persian Gulf and trade with other early civilizations, such as the Harappa in northern India. They trade textile, leather, goods, and jewelry for Harappa, semi-precious stone, copper, pearls, and ivory too. Footprint of Cambodia and Haiti in Nepal. Their presence in Nepal can be traced back to the cushion coin that were recovered from the Chavil area in 1968 and 1985 area. The scholars believe that the cushion used to engrave idols of their gods or ancestors on their coins. This coin is evidence that their ancestor was related to Lord Bishwakarma. In the poster similar to the Kushan imperial whisk, the figure of the deity holding the mudugal in his right hand and the tongue in his left hand is excellent. In other words, it is the form of Bishwakarma. Considering the subclans named Nepal, Naipal, Nopal found in Kamboja community, either the country named Nepal started after the Kamboja people or they are the oldest clan in Nepal, which is logically stronger than the country named Nepal originated the myth that Muni protected the Kathmandu Valley. Therefore, name of the kingdom remains Nepal. As Kofisha was the capital city of the Cambodia, Kushan and Sai civilization, there were close relations between these royal families. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa temple of the Kafir Court in Ismaili Khan village in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa state, and another testimony regarding the relationship between Kushan and Cambodia can be found in Khatana Thar, a famous clan of India, which showed their close relationship with Bishwakarma. Kumia place is situated nearby. Dhanauji Patiani Chitwan is also one of the footprint that belongs to a part of the Hurrian civilization too. Problem of partition in Nepal, being excluded from social, educational, and economic opportunities, lack of artisan-friendly laws and policies, self-respect within the artisan community, industrialization of raw materials, compensation for labor-intensive tasks, security of traditional craft, making issues, a lack of resources, etc., are some of the current problem that artisans and traditional workers in Nepal must deal with. Is this community, which was once regarded as the backbone of the society, become a target of hatred? This is the risk that those with evil intention could use them as weapon, which may be harmful to the society. Conclusion, as opposed to the society of hatterness, the Kami people are the first non-people of human civilization. Among them were great Sumer rulers like Kos and Kush, fine artisans such as Bishwakarma and Karma in South Mesopotamia, ancient engineers, scientists, and invention like them. Hittites, Khati, or also known as Kumiya, were hard workers at Egypt. Cambodia were fierce fighters at Sindhu civilization, and kukuri makers in Nepal were famous for their handmade weapons. They are not only the first non-people of the human civilization, but also the first non-tribe from the far Himalaya region. A few of them converted to Dalit over time for a variety of reasons. Thus, they should be preserved as a living part of an ancient civilization, and wisdom they contain should be revealed as utilized for mankind's benefit. The unity, advice, suggestion, and research of scholars all over the world are needed in order to awaken the government of Nepal to use their skills which they acquired from tradition in the human useful field, and to protect these communities misguided by evil intentions. At the end of the presentation, I would like to especially thanks to Dr. Dorna Rasaili, who introduced me to this prestigious conference 6. He is the writer of the foreword to this book and addresses the concentration of the audience about this presentation therein, this conference too. Same time, I would like to thanks to entire organizer team of this conference who granted me chance to present my book in this conference, and audience who gave their precious time to listening this presentation to. Thanks. Namaste.